Here are some features I think make the Plymouth Psychology course stand out from the competition. First of all, as you may have already heard, we're very happy to have recently received the Guardian University Awards for Teaching Excellence. That's for the university as a whole, but it comes as a result of work that started in this faculty, indeed in the psychology department. And we're very pleased about that. We think it reflects the excellent quality of the teaching in this department. Also, independent survey data suggests that the students here get an excellent education. It seems to be a good preparation for work. 6 months after graduation, 93% of our graduates are in work or further study. Also, 92% of our final year students said they were satisfied with the course. That's from the Independent National Students Survey. That's really quite a high figure, both in absolute terms, but also relative to our competitors. For example, that's a better score than psychology in the University of the Year, and we also beat psychology in that university on IT, library, and the helpfulness of our feedback. Our students work hard and they achieve good grades. As you may know, results in universities are accredited, are checked by external examiners, and these are the results that were confirmed by our external examiners last year. So 16% of our students got a first, the highest possible classification. The majority of students ended up with a good degree, a 2-1, and 1/4 of our students ended up with a lower second, still a credible degree. No one last year got a third. Another thing that I think makes our course stand out from the competition is the extent to which we use really small group teaching. Now, as you may know if you've done your research, BPS accreditation, so British Psychological Society accreditation, means that all good psychology courses have a competitive student-staff ratio. They are required to have a ratio that's better than 20:1. But behind that headline figure, there's an enormous variation in practice. What you'll find here, but not in many other courses, is that some of our teaching is in really quite small groups. I mean, of course, we have the large lectures that are part of all university education, but we also back those up with small group teaching. And our small group sizes are amongst the best in the sector. So when you're meeting with your personal tutor, which in the first year is on a fortnightly basis, you're meeting in groups of just 7 students or thereabouts, sometimes a little less. When you're doing practical work in the labs, these tend to be in group sizes of about 25. That's much smaller than other universities I'm aware of. And in your final year, when you're studying your advanced options, which we'll talk about more in another clip, you're in groups of between about 12 and 60 students, depending on how popular the course is. Another thing that I think at this stage unique about our course, and is the reason that we got that teaching award, is our e-book scheme. So all our core first and second year textbooks are available to you electronically for free when you arrive. That's 23 books. They're worth about £900 if you had to buy them in paper. In addition to the cost saving, e-books have advantages over the paper version in any case. So for example, your lecturers can make notes on those books and they become immediately available to the entire class. This is often used to update the textbooks. Textbooks by definition are not as ahead of the subject as our lecturers are. We can add the latest information using those notes. Also, you can make notes and share them with your friends through this system. Another great scheme is the Dean's Award. This is a one-time £2,000 cash award for high achieving students. In order to be eligible for this award, you have to list Plymouth as your first choice on UCAS by the time it closes, which this year is Wednesday the 8th of May. You also need to achieve A, B, B or equivalent. Do those 2 things and you are eligible to be considered for this award.